Good morning, my fellow yogic travelers. I'm mighty glad to be alive today, and I hope that you are too. Say hello to Grogu. All right. Okay. Because this is the way, as we have another day to live, laugh, love, learn, linger, and live the life we love. So put Grogu aside for a second. Oh, he still has something to say. I love yoga because it's one thing that's been distilled through many generations, and it forces you, if you take it sincerely, to look at what you ordinarily overlook. So there's like a role reversal. Once you realize you can't control everything, but you have aspects of yourself, that's your X factor that you can't control. So as we help women all over to emancipate themselves, and we help men all over to take the road of ashes, as we move from abstract thinking to concrete practicality, as we understand that real magic isn't about what we receive, but what we give, then there's urgency to the question, what do I want to do with the rest of my life? What kind of legacy do I want to leave behind me? What kind of gifts can I give to society? So the first thing I would say is you have to restructure your whole understanding of your work life. It's cliche to say on my deathbed, I probably won't say, I wish I spent more time at the office. So there's a balance between inner and outer. Instead of working yourself to death and realizing the inability to relax or live life fully, you become obsessive. And usually some form of addiction will happen in order to numb yourself so you don't feel how bad you might feel or how in denial you are because you're spiritually bankrupt. Right? You can't wait for a government bailout for the part of you that has collapsed. You have to be your own leader. If you're going to provide a useful service, if you're going to cooperate with others, you got to lose your egocentricity. And that's why I love yoga. It takes the emphasis off of me and hooks you up to something that you know is greater than yourself. So, I have a little understanding about my love and my passion, which, because I reflect on my past and I anticipate my future, I realize that all my life experience blends together to make me a unique brand of cultural diversity, as is everybody. My height, my weight, the color of my eyes, the food I eat, the music I listen to, the literature I've read, the educational opportunities I've had, the kind of ethnic and cultural diversity that is my legacy, my historical moment, the geographical location where I am. All these things make me somebody who's unrepeatable, as is every other individual you meet. So what do I still want to experience in my professional or my personal life? And because I've been chasing my passion, not my pension, for my whole life, and I've lived by the motto of having found the dream whose pursuit is self-energizing for an entire life, I need a clone or two of myself to do all the things I see before me. And so I've added years to my life by pursuing my passion, because that energizes you, it doesn't drain you. So I hope you find what your calling is, and you do it because you have an inner calling to do it. You do it if you didn't even get paid for it. You do it because you want to do it. You do it because you love doing it. You do it because it's your life. And so as we finish up this year, which has really been challenging for all of us, and we look ahead to the next year, remember, although we can't control so many things in life, when they say, well, what's your future going to be? Well, if you want to control it, to the extent it can be controlled, invent it. No one else is responsible for this vision except yourself. So learn from Grogu and myself. This is the way. Use your noggin. And remember, I'll see you next year. I have spoken. and so has he.